joining me on my masterclass. Now, today I'm going to be teaching you what to do now so that you can get in with the new wave of wealth that's about to come in. So, what to do now so you can get ready for the new wave of wealth that's about to come in, probably sometime next year. So it's what to do now. This is the preparation stage for wealth in many parts of the world. It's a preparation stage for wealth, and I'm going to explain to you why. You see, what's happening right now, if you live in maybe Western Europe and then some places in Africa and definitely in Asia, because I've been in Asia, you see like they have shops, stores where they have sales, like maybe boutiques, like stores for clothes, stores for shoes, where they have sales. So what happens is like maybe the economy is down, or maybe one season is leading to another season, and so they've got like a lot of inventory, a lot of stock, and then they want to sell it. So what they do is like they reduce the price dramatically to a point whereby it's very affordable. So sometimes they even sell at a loss because they have to get that inventory to go. And then so people rush in and then they buy those things. They buy those things. What's happening right now around the world is that we're having a sale in assets. We're having a sale in assets. The reason is because you've got a lot of factors. Maybe your Russia-Ukraine war is one of the most powerful factors, but there are other factors. You have the supply chain crisis that existed before the Russia-Ukraine war, and then you got politics in the United States. And so what's happening is that there's been an inflation in the United States and possibly a recession because the United States has had two quarters of negative growth. And so what's happened is that Chairman Jerome Powell of the U.S. Federal Reserve Bank had told, this was way back, I think in April, had told the Senate Banking and Finance Committee that one of the tools he was going to use to fight a recession was interest rate hike. And then, the Feds have been raising interest rates. I think just 7 days ago, a week ago, they raised it again by, I think, 0.75%, which was the third increase in a row. So what that does when you raise interest rates, what happens is that it makes credit card debt, mortgages, car loans, company finances, it makes them more expensive and less affordable. And so what's happening is that, a lot of investments into these areas are not ongoing. And so it makes things, it reduces the money in circulation, and then there's less disposable income. And what that happens when you have that, because all of this has it's a domino effect because they want to achieve something. It affects the stock market. And so a lot of stocks that are very good stocks, they are in the red. They begin to go down. Their prices begin to go down. And so what happens is that a lot of people, they're scared. They hold on to their money. But you see, money by itself is not wealth because money is very vulnerable. It's subject to a lot of things. So what you want to do with your money is that these stocks, these shares, they're on sale. These stocks, these shares, they're on sale. So you want to buy them. Even though they've gone down in price, in value, you want to buy them. They're on sale. They're not going to be that way. We've got 96 years to look at the stock market. You look at the S&P 500. So we've got a 96-year history. And in that, what we've always known is that not sometimes, but always, they always bounce back within about a year. So right now, they've gone down, these stocks, they've gone down. It's the right time to invest. And like I've told you before, you don't have to be a US citizen for you to invest in the S&P 500 or for you to invest in any US shares. The S&P 500 is just an index started by Standard& and Poor's where they measure the 500 largest corporations in America. And then they have an index, and then corporations buy that index, and then people invest in those corporations, and then they invest your money in those 500 companies. So this is an opportunity right now for you to buy shares that are grossly undervalued because by next year, it's not a guarantee, but it's almost certain that they're going to go up in value. So right now, you've got disposable income. Don't put them in real estate because it's looking likely that because of the hike in the interest rates, which is going to affect mortgage rates prices, you're going to see that house values, the market is going to go down. It won't crash, but it is going to go down. So right now is not the best time to invest in real estate in America or even in Europe because what happens in America when America sneezes, Europe catches a cold. So what you want to do is you want to invest in the S&P 500, and then it's very easy. You can invest in the S&P 500. I'll recommend the three best for you. You got the Vanguard S&P 500 index, which is a very good one, very very good one. You've got the iShares Core 500 S&P, which is very good also. And then you've got I think you've got But these two are very, very good. These two are very good. I will limit myself to these two. But then you don't even have to go through an index fund. You can actually, subscribe to the S&P 500, their magazine, their index, and you see the corporations that are in that index, and then you can buy from wherever you are. From Kenya, you can buy using eToro. From Nigeria, there are a variety of ways that you can buy. You can buy through Chaka, which is an online app platform that allows you to enables you to buy US shares. You can also buy from I think you can buy on eToro in Nigeria. I'm not so sure because I think eToro they've had some problems with Nigeria in the past. But definitely you can buy from Chaka. You can buy from Bamboo. So Bamboo and Chaka, I think they are Nigerian based. If you are in Vietnam, because a lot of my subscribers are in Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, that tri-state area, you can buy with eToro. eToro doesn't have a problem with you guys. You do not have to be a US citizen to invest in the S&P 500. And I'm telling you, they're going to go up. They're going to go up. Right now, they're almost rock bottom. Even if you buy now, they might still share the few points. That's okay. They're going to hit rock bottom. We don't know when it's going to hit rock bottom. We can't predict that. No one can predict that. Excuse me, I got some hair in my mouth. No one can predict that. But when they hit rock bottom, then they will go back up. So if you're buying a share, for instance, now, maybe it's about $5, very likely by next year it's going to be about $15. You can hold on to it or you can sell and get your money back. That's what we do right now. This is the preparation stage all over the world for building wealth. Now, I know it's quite a mouthful I've explained to you. Even if you look at the commentary by Chairman Gary Gensler is the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission. He said this, he's explained this. The shares, right now, the stock market is at a vulnerable place because of what's happening in the world. But then, if God spares all our lives, by next year, at the end of next year, things are looking set to get better. Now, my name is Ronald Mokri. If you've watched this and you have questions arising from this, which is understandable, what you can do, put them in the comment section. My staff are going to bring those comments to me and I'll do my best to respond to them. But you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum or a Telegram channel. Scammers see that my videos tend to go viral, so they're going to approach you in the comment section with different numbers to call. They're scammers. If you contact them, you're going to lose money, and I don't want you to lose money. Now, this is Apostle of Prosperity saying, God bless you.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large. Fighting with the monsters, poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is